Shifting Time, Episode 11. Crystal is with her trainer again. They get together every few months in a mentor relationship. Hawkfeather has been working with her for many years. This time, he asks her if she would like to go to her most powerful lifetime, and she agrees very enthusiastically. Immediately, Crystal sees herself as short, somewhat stocky build with slightly darker skin and very black hair. She is standing next to a pyramid structure with steps going up, but they were within the height of her body, so it did not look like the picture she had seen of the large pyramids, so she was not sure what she was seeing. The terrain was dense jungle plants with very large leaves around her. In other images, she saw the city with several more of the smaller pyramid structures and realized that she was a Mayan princess. People came to her as she was sitting up on a landing, in a procession, for guidance or advice. She had a deep spiritual wisdom and understood many things about healing and life. The people seemed to really honor her and love her. Then she saw herself at the end of her life, laid out on a giant slab, and a huge procession in a single file came by. There were many torches lit, and people were leaving gifts, flowers, or something they had grown from the earth. Crystal felt empowered after seeing herself in this lifetime. She experienced some shifting as she started living her daily life in the way she carried herself and in her inner confidence. A few days later, a client offered her a 4-day cruise to Mexico in exchange for several sessions. She would have to fly to Florida, but the cruise itself was free. She and Daniel decided to take a well-deserved break, and they booked it for a month after that. They enjoyed their time on the boat, the food, the entertainment, and just hanging out by the pool and on the decks. When they arrive in Cancun, they pick a shore excursion. Crystal is delighted to find out that there is one for Mayan ruins. So she and Daniel sign up and board the bus to Tulum. When they arrive in the parking lot, there are guides ready to take you in. She realizes that her guide, a Guatemalan man, has very similar features and build to herself and the other people she saw in the regression she just had with Hawkfeather. He told them that he was a descendant of the Mayans. When they rounded the corner from the dense jungle vegetation on either side of the path, which was also just like in her vision, she was amazed to see the exact pyramid structures in the small city that she had just experienced in her regression. She had been doubting herself, but the universe was finding a way to show her it was very real. After she caught her breath, they walked around and the guide explained that this is where the royalty lived, which was also consistent. The whole experience was very surreal as she walked around and took in her surroundings, knowing that she had lived there before. Not only had she lived there before, but that had been her most powerful life. She spent some time just soaking it in after the tour was finished, and they had some free time to wander around and go down to the beach below. So intensely beautiful and so familiar.